Welcome to EFM's 3 p.m. News. I am your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. First off, on the local scene. 40 officers from the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, have successfully completed a week-long subject matter expert SME training program in human trafficking, drug trafficking, and marksmanship. The training concluded with a certificate presentation ceremony held on Friday, May 9th at the Argyle Fire Station Training Room. The course, which ran from May 5th to 9th, was a collaborative effort between the Florida National Guard and the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Training Unit. It combined theoretical instruction with practical exercises aimed at strengthening the RSVGPF's capacity to combat transnational organized crime and enhance law enforcement capabilities in marksmanship. Delivering opening remarks at the closing ceremony, Lieutenant Commander Acting William Stibbles, training officer of the RSVGPF, described the training as both timely and essential. He emphasized that the training partnership with the Florida National Guard would lead to a more resilient and capable police force. Grade 6 students across St. Vincent and the Grenadines will sit the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, CPEA, on Wednesday, May 14th and Thursday, May 15th at 17 designated centers throughout the country. This year, a total of 1,691 students have registered for the CPEA. The cohort comprises 820 females and 871 males. The CPEA, administered by the Caribbean Examinations Council, is the key assessment for students completing the primary cycle of their education. It evaluates the essential literacies required for progression to secondary education. Over the 2 days, students will complete multiple choice papers in mathematics, social studies, language arts, and science. This final component of the CPEA constitutes 60% of each student's overall score. The results of the CPEA are expected to be published in June. Following the release of results, the Ministry of Education will conduct the secondary school placement exercise. The Minister and management of the Ministry of Education extend the best wishes to all students sitting the CPEA and express sincere gratitude to head teachers, and all stakeholders for their dedication and support throughout the students' academic journey thus far. The Center for Enterprise Development, Inc., CED, is conducting a 2-day seminar on supervisory management techniques for the private and public sector at the UWI Global Campus. 40 participants from several companies are attending the seminar, which aims to provide persons in supervisory positions and those aspiring to such positions with the essential skills and the techniques that will help them to function effectively in their roles as supervisors within their various organizations, thereby assisting them to excel in their career while enabling the organization to achieve its goals and objectives. The seminar, which ends tomorrow, May 14th, is designed to cater for managers and supervisors to harness their supervisory skills. In her remarks at the opening of the seminar, Training and Education Coordinator at the CED, Keisha Phillips, mentioned the participants that they hold very important positions and that it is essential that they function efficiently. The trainer for the Supervisory Management Seminar is Mr. Sylvia Williams Gould, and it is taking place at the NIS Training Room from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. A second Supervisory Management Technique Seminar featuring another 40 participants will be held next Monday and Tuesday, May 19th and 20th at the SVG Teachers Cooperative Credit Union from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. In original news, the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA, officially invites all sectors to commemorate the 2025 iteration of Caribbean Mosquito Awareness Week, observed from May 12th to 16th under the theme, Stop Disease Transmission, Start Source Reduction. The campaign once again shines a spotlight on the serious and growing threat of mosquito-borne diseases in the region, including dengue, Zika, chikungunya, and malaria. This year's observance comes at a critical time. In the past year alone, 13 CARPHA member states reported over 2,569 suspected and 1,295 laboratory-confirmed dengue cases, a 16% increase over the previous year. Additionally, the first quarter of 2025 has already seen new cases of both dengue and malaria. The Caribbean cannot address this threat in isolation, said Dr. Lisa Indar, Executive Director of CARPHA. We need the collective effort of ministries, schools, churches, tourism stakeholders, NGOs, the media, and most importantly, our people. CARPHA is urging citizens and institutions across the region to take simple but effective steps to eliminate mosquito breeding sites, which contribute to the spread of diseases like dengue. President Irfan Ali said while Guyana has called on Venezuela to refrain from its acts of aggression and its planned elections for a governor of Guyana's Essequibo, the territorial integrity of Guyana will continue to be protected and safeguarded. We have always said that we asked Venezuela to respect international law, but we are not sitting back also. Of course, I want to assure you and all Guyanese that the Guyana Defense Force, the government, and every stakeholder, we are putting everything in place to ensure that the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of Guyana is always protected and safeguarded, the Guyanese head of state said, according to a report by News Source Guyana. The president said his government, together with its partners, is monitoring the situation with continuous analysis being done. Venezuela has vowed to proceed with its planned election on May 25th, the eve of Guyana's independence celebration. It said the provincial measures issued by the ICJ are abusive and interventionist, and it would not abide by them. The International Court has blocked Venezuela from proceeding with any planned election for a governor of the Essequibo. The president said Guyanese have nothing to fear. And finally in the news at this hour, U.S. President Donald Trump and the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman have signed a $142 billion defense agreement. The U.S. will provide state-of-the-art war-fighting equipment to Saudi Arabia, who will in turn invest $20 billion in artificial intelligence in the U.S. as part of the deal. Donald Trump is on the first leg of a major diplomatic four-day tour to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, UAE. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. Do join us at 5:30 p.m. when we will bring you our next newscast.